Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to show number 100. Who would have thunk it, huh? Yeah, because like a year ago, I was just restarting the channel with a name change after my original Facebook account was stolen. Crazy. Yes, but it's been fun. So tonight, there will be a drawing. Hopefully no technical difficulties, but I've noticed my streaming service is acting a little funky. So no promises, but we shall see. I'm hoping that it all goes smoothly. So tonight we will start in about a minute with our first healing pulse, and then we will be taking what you want to work on tonight, and we will be removing trapped emotions that are contributing to the issue that you want to work on, and then we'll do a little bit of group work. We'll do some more healing pulses, and then we will pull, or not pull, we will reinforce some positive emotions. So let's see, we got Joan. Joan's whooping up the house in the West Coast. And then we got a few locals and at least one Canadian. So nice. So welcome, Joan and Victoria and Anne Marie and Mary. Glad you're here. So let me just, so I've got this little Facebook random, it's like a content or contest picker, but and I've used this before. I think I've used it a couple times before, and it worked well once, and then the other time I pulled it like right after because I couldn't get the stupid thing to work. So I will be randomly going back and just double checking that I can get it to work, because right now it's just acting a little strange. So that is sort of my luck, and I am fully aware it's Mercury retrograde. So, and for anyone watching on YouTube, just be aware that you do need to comment on Facebook if you want to enter the drawing. So I'm just gonna check one little thing and see if this is gonna let me do it or if I'm gonna have to. Let's just see. Because if it works, then I could just move on and not be distracted. Oh, I think I used the wrong browser. That's why it didn't like that. Wow, it lists every event I think I've ever done. That's sort of impressive. But where's today's event? Because that's important. Here we go. So did everyone see I pulled a card for tonight? And let me find it. It was a cool card. So I asked about what our theme will be. Oh, so it picked somebody. It said I won, so I must have something set up not quite right. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That I won the drawing tonight. Might have to keep fiddling with this. So I hope everybody's doing good. Alright, sort of crazy. I think, sometimes I think I need like an assistant. Because then I could just do what I need to do. Okay, I'm going to try one other thing, and then we will do our first healing pulse. But this is, let's see if I can, you see, Everyday Magic, and then at the bottom, Cultivating Magic in the Mundane. Daily spirituality, mindfulness. How very appropriate, right? Okay, so I clicked on it. Let's just see. Oh, it worked. Okay, good. Now I can move on to tonight's Healing Pulse. So let's do our first Healing Pulse of the night. So with this, if you are new, if you have something physical you want to work on, that is the easiest thing because that's where you'll want to direct the energy. If you're dealing with something emotional, I would suggest thinking about where you're feeling that emotion, or if you have anxiety, where do you feel it? If you don't really have a specific location, I suggest sending it to your head or your heart. So rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. And then here's the most important part is be open and allowing the healing to happen. So just breathe in that energy. With each breath in, imagine the energy going a little deeper, a little further. Definitely more allowing the healing to happen. Just breathe that in. Okay, so that was the first Healing Pulse of the night. So very cool. I'm just looking through comments. So welcome everyone. Yes, I think I'm the lucky one today. Anne Marie, I was going to actually do it in my office. I've been having sessions in my office lately because it's warmer now. But it's my 100th show. What would my show be without my little doggies? So Dexter is here under a blanket, and Duncan is sleeping already next to me across the pillow here. Yes. So let's see. So I've got my list. Let's see what we're working on. So with the drawing, you do need to be present to win. So if I draw you and you're not here, then I will wait like 2 minutes and let the machine pick someone else. So yeah, would you believe May 19? Can't believe the month's over halfway done. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Marina. Joanne. Yep, very exciting. All right, so Jane, looks like you're going to be first on the list tonight. So Jane, let's see what you want to work on. That's a wonderful thing, Jane. Because not everybody's alike. But sometimes people's differences really make things better if you can collaborate. All right, so I'm going to put accepting of differences. When I was in grad school the first time, I had a lady who we actually went on like a week-long seminar in Cape Cod, and she thought so differently than me. I always had to think about what I thought and how I said it because she would focus on things that weren't my intent, and so it really made me a more reflective person around her because I didn't want her to misinterpret things. Joanne, that is a nice one. Joanne wants to be less of a people pleaser. That's sort of stressful when you're a people pleaser. Oh, Jane, it doesn't sound like your massage was very effective if you thought about slapping her in your imagination. That's just not good, Jane. So Mary, I can put you down for whatever you need most overall. Marina wants to find a job in Iceland. That's always a place I've wanted to visit, actually in the winter when the northern lights are around. That would be cool. All right, so new job. Yeah, I don't know if that's really good though, Jane. That's like that's not really anger, that's violence. You need to find a healthier way to get rid of your anger. All right, so Anne Marie wants to work on awareness. Good job, Anne Marie. All right, Joan wants to work on trust, patience, and surrender. I like that, Jane. Or Joan, sorry. Patience and surrender. Let me just see. So, Marina, have you looked at a place called Svalbard? It is part of Norway, but it's like an island off the coast, really close to the Arctic Circle. And no visa requirements, and a lot of people from other countries stay there. Let's see. Just going through and just making sure I didn't miss anyone. If you are new and want to get it on the drawing, it's like SVALBARD. Um, there's a YouTuber named Cecilia that does amazing videos um, that I watch her very regularly. So it's just a very unique place. All right, so we're going to start with Jane. Okay. So we're going to work on releasing negative beliefs, or excuse me, negative emotions about what you're working on. So Jane wants to work on accepting of differences. Nice, Victoria. That's wonderful that you can do that. So Victoria, what do you want me to add you to the list? Let me know. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to work on Jane. So undesirable. Let's get an age. 18, Jane. All right, so let's release that. All right, next, Joanne. Joanne wants to work on being less of a people pleaser. Miserable. Let's see what age that was at. That's a good one, Victoria. Especially, we've had a few years of COVID. Everybody's been cocooned at home. All right, so let me get an age for Joanne and miserable. $29. All right, so Angie, it didn't have a comment, but I think it put you in the comments, so at least you will be entered in the drawing because it does. I use a program that does it, so it will focus on people that made a comment. So that released Joanne. Mary is next. We're going to work on whatever is most important that Mary release. All right. So Angie's got some back pain. So hopefully the healing pulse will help that too, Angie. All right. So Mary. Grim. That used to be a show I used to watch. Grim or something like that. It's been a while. Let's see what age that was for Mary. 14, Mary. So ages are the hardest thing. So usually it's plus or minus a year. So when I say 14, it could have been 13, 14, 15, somewhere in there. So let's release that. So that released. And Marina wants to find a new job, hopefully in Iceland. Let's see. Harsh, Marina. Let's get an age on that. 21, Marina. So let's release that. So it's good we released that, Mary. All right, Anne-Marie wants to work on her awareness. Let me flip pages. Dejected. Let's get an age on that. 28, Anne-Marie. Okay, Joan wants to work on trust, patience, and surrender. And then after that, I've got Victoria. If you're just coming in and you'd like me to work on something, just put something in the comments. If you just want to be entered in the drawing, just type hello. Dejected, Anne-Marie. Let me get you an official definition for dejected. It's similar to rejected, but so dejected being in low spirits, depressed. A synonym is depressed. Cast down, afflicted, low-spirited, sad, disheartened. Hopefully that helps. All right, so Joan is next. Misunderstood. You are welcome, Anne Marie. Around age 12, Joan. That's a good one to get rid of, especially at such a young age. So let's release that. So I did release. And Victoria is next. And so Victoria wants to work on fear of coming out of her box. I know. I sort of enjoy being at home and being a hermit and just going out when I really want to. All right, so let's see what is contributing to Victoria's fear. Withdrawn. That sort of goes together with what you're working on. Let's get an age on this. So something from your past. Around age 38, Victoria. So let's release that. And doing so will make it a little easier for you to get out and about. So I did release. And next we're going to work on Angie. Angie's got some back pain going on. And then as soon as we do this, we will do our next healing pulse. Uneasy, Angie. Let me get an age on that. "16, Angie. So somewhere 15, 16, 17, there was an event that you felt extremely uneasy about. So I did get that to release. Let's do our next healing pulse. So with this, decide where you want to receive the energy. Rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you'd like to receive the energy. And just breathe that energy in. Open and allowing. With each breath in, imagine the healing going a little deeper. With each breath out, imagine that you are releasing the energies. So open and allowing. Okay, that was our second healing pulse of the night. I'm going to do my little commercial. Sunday night, I am doing another live. This is going to focus on Reiki, though, because I have a Reiki class for Usui Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2. It's an online course that's going to be June 18th and 19th. It's a 2-day class. We'll do it on Zoom. there will be a mixture of classroom Zoom presentation, and then you will also be working on each other in the class. So the cost is $430. I will need that fee by the end of the month so I can send you materials before everything gets started. Wow, Victoria, so that sort of fits in there. So just imagine that releasing and drifting away, that energy that doesn't serve you. So next, so we got through my list. Next, let's do group negative beliefs, and then we will work on the positive beliefs. Okay, so let's see how many negative beliefs we've got this time. So get my little page up. 3. So that's good, because lately, I think the last few weeks I've done this as a group, there's been 4. So that means things are getting a little better if there's only 3. So let's see what comes up. I don't fit in anywhere. That seems to come up pretty regular, doesn't it? Okay, so let's see how many of you have this. So I do percentages, so that way the percentages apply for the people that watch this. So I did that a little later on Sunday nights. It's going to be 8 Central, so 6 Pacific for you, Joan. And it'll be on Facebook and YouTube. So I'll do a healing pulse to start with a focus on releasing anything that might prevent you from feeling the Reiki energies. And then I'll do a Reiki meditation, and then I will send Reiki healing. And for you non-Reiki people, so every month for people that have taken classes with me, or I've got a few select Reiki people, we get together once a month and we do what's called a Reiki share, where we learn things and we work on each other. So we have added pendulum healing, just because the energies for healing using a pendulum are different than Reiki. And so if you do this combined with the Reiki, it increases the power of the healing even more. So I'll probably be doing some work on this Sunday night too, just because. Shoot, Joan. But the good thing about this is you can watch the replay. So there just won't be that direct interaction, but it's not like this type of healing where I really want to connect with you and hear what you say. This is more I'm sending, you're receiving. So you could do the replay when you get home. Yes. Okay, so I got percent of who has I don't fit in anywhere. More than 50%. 60%. So last week, this one came up, and this one was 55. So from last week, so now it's 60. So a little bit of change in who's watching this video versus last week. Ooh, this is like I really hate this word. I am stupid. I don't like the name calling at all. It upsets me a lot. So, yep. So the thought of any of you thinking this about yourself, that makes me really sad, and I just want to get rid of it because none of you are stupid. You might have stupid moments, but we're all human. So let's see what percent have that. 55. Okay, so then we got one more. Let's see what that is. Ooh, I don't deserve to be cared for. Let's see what percent have that. 65. So that was, so of tonight's negative beliefs, that was the high one. So I don't fit in anywhere, 60%. So a little over half. I am stupid, 55%. 65%, I don't deserve to be cared for. So let's go ahead and release I don't fit in anywhere. And if any of these statements are to trigger you or they seem familiar to you, just imagine it releasing. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and check and see if they all released, because sometimes things hang on a bit. So basically I'll ask if they released. And if I get a yes, then I'll check it in a different way. I'll ask if there's any remnants, because sometimes there's remnants or other hidden things. Okay, so I'm on check-in number 3. Okay, I'm getting they all released. So let's do the third healing pulse of the night. I think we'll end with the aura strengthening. So we did brain balancing last week, so I don't think we need to do that specifically. So I'm going to put aura strengthening on my list that we did it. All right, so with this, think about where you want to receive the energy. And if you always do the same place, maybe switch it up. Maybe send it to your heart. Or if you've got random pain that shows up like in your hand or your elbow, send it somewhere typically different. Or if you currently are in pain, I definitely don't want you to do anywhere else. So send it to where you have pain or somewhere new. So rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. And just breathe in that energy. Be open and allowing the healing to happen. Just breathe it in. And for those of you who really feel the energy is stronger by incorporating breath into the healing, let's do the box breath, where you're going to breathe in for as deep and as long as you can and hold it. And when you can't hold it any longer, you're going to exhale as long as you can and then hold it. So just breathe in and out. Excuse me. Just breathe that in. Okay, so that was Healing Pulse number 3. So let's do the positive emotion reinforcement. So if you're here and you would like that, just put a yes in the comments and I will pull a positive emotion for you. In the meantime, I think I'm going to pull one for me. I don't always pull one. Unselfish. I think that's a good one for me. Just a nice reminder. Nice, Marina. Okay, so Mary, Marina, Jane, Joan, Joanne. Okay, that's everyone. Try to missing one. Anne Marie. All right, and if you took a break and are just coming back, put a yes if you would like a positive emotion pulled and reinforced. Okay, Mary, you are first. United, Mary. So let's reinforce that. Nice. Marina, you are next. Thankful. Oh, that's a nice one. Reinforce that. And then Jane. Unbiased Jane. That is a good one. So let's reinforce that. You're welcome, Mary. Joan, let's see what you get. Popular, Joan. All right. That reinforced. Joanne. Responsive. Anne Marie. Pleasant. That's nice. Let's reinforce that. I think so too, Jane. Nice. So some good words. Unselfish, united, thankful, unbiased, popular, responsive, pleasant. If I missed anybody, just put yes in the comments and I will make sure I add you. So what time is it? 7:49. Oh, I wanted to talk a little more about my hypnosis stuff. I'm having the best time. So I did a Facebook post about this book. So, because I finished my training in the two different tools, but this book is really cool. On the back of it, it says using the hypnosis, you can view past or future lives, improve your sex life, attract a soulmate, contact departed loved ones, and the souls of unborn children, increase self confidence, overcome shyness, overeating, and depression, slow down the aging process, meet your guardian angel, heighten your psychic awareness, leave your physical body, increase your ability to earn and hold on to money, strengthen your immune system, and eliminate bad habits and phobias. Cool, huh? So I've gone through, well, I've got this much of the book left, but it lists a lot of different ones. And they even have like a past or a hypnosis script for procrastination. And I know for many of us, myself included, procrastination has been one of my issues, but they've got different things: agoraphobia, how to stop smoking, overeating, overcoming shyness, fear of abandonment. So very interesting. Insomnia. So my challenge will be to incorporate this into what I've already learned. So yeah, I'm just wake up in the morning just excited. So let's do, what time is it? 7:51. So let's do the aura strengthening, and then I will do the final drawing. So if you have not made a comment, you need to at least say hello once to be put in the drawing. And then I will let the little program that runs links to the post, and it will automatically select someone. So yeah, sort of cool. So I'm just checking to see if it's going to work. Yeah, sort of crazy. Got me winning again. That just doesn't quite work for me. Alright, so I'm going to refresh it. We'll just see if it works now. Oh, it's going to make me log in again. This is the problem with Mercury retrograde. It just, weird things come up, right? So let me just do this once to make sure, and then we will do the okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, everyone ready? Just in time, Tanya. So we are doing the aura strengthening. So I want you to rub your hands together. If you want to use healing pulse energies, go right ahead and imagine that you are pulling in those energies. If you just want to work on your own energies, that is totally fine. I encourage you to work with your own personal energies because they will get stronger as you do this. And so doing this, and then just start beaming to your aura. Imagine the energy going out making that aura thicker, stronger, harder. Imagine it being a little reflective too, so that if there was anything negative sent to you, it will be reflected back. So just breathe in that energy. Just be open and allowing. Just breathe in that energy. Open and allowing. Just breathe that in. Okay, so that is the aura strengthening. So next, I'm going to just run the little program. So I just have to select the right one here. Making sure I didn't do, there we go. Victoria. All right, so now Victoria's got to be there. All right, Victoria. Say yes, you're here. I'm hoping you do. Oh, excuse me. Everybody's so quiet. Did people fall asleep? I hope not. Victoria. Good. I'm glad someone's awake. Okay. All right, so I'm going to, I'll pick another winner. Tanya. Tanya, are you still here? Oh, actually, there's Victoria. So we've got two winners. So we're going to do Victoria and Tanya get a free past life regression session. So let's chat in the next couple days and get things organized. Nice, Jane. Thank you for sharing that. And Anne-Marie, thank you for posting that about the pendulum and the Reiki. That's very cool. Yes. So you have perfect time, Victoria. I'd go buy a lottery ticket or something today. Good job. So wonderful. So I know, Victoria, you are on my Facebook page. Tanya, I'll just have to make sure that you're listed too, because if you're not on my just my regular Summer Avalon page, it's harder to message you. No. So if you, Tanya, if you could friend me on just my regular Summer Avalon personal account, I would appreciate that. But thank you, everyone, for being here for my 100th show. Very exciting. Thank you, Joan. Thank you for being one of my biggest cheerleaders. I really appreciate that. Yes, I'm glad she woke up too. So, and congrats to Tanya too. So perfect timing for both of you. So on that note, I am going to close my 100th show and just say thank you. You are appreciated. And I hope to see everyone next Thursday. And if you're interested in Reiki, I think stop by Sunday night or watch the replay. Replays are available on Facebook and also on YouTube. So have a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.